waterfall right there.
Guys, we're at Popatola in Baja, Mexico.
I can afford to, you know, live a little bit further. I do think it's a lot better and nicer down here. Welcome back, everybody. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a ride down the Mexican 1, which is the toll road that goes all the way down Baja, California. And we are getting on the on-ramp right this second. We are going to be heading to Rosarito, and we're going to be kind of showcasing some of the properties and the communities in between Playas de Tijuana and Rosarito to kind of give you guys an idea that these are two distinct cities with several communities in between both of these cities. And we're going to kind of stop off and show you kind of the architecture, what properties rent for, what they sell for in these type communities, and give you guys a basic breakdown of what kind of life is going on in between these two particular points. All right, guys, this is going to be the first stop you see in between Playas de Tijuana and Rosarito. It is a toll booth. Now you have to pay this toll when you enter and when you leave. This connects you to Rosarito. And I would say if you're an everyday commuter, guys, it probably does add up. You know, you're going to be spending an extra roughly over $5 a day just crossing the tolls. So it might not seem like a lot if you're doing it once in a blue moon, like we're doing today. But, you know, if you start looking at this as a daily crossing, you're going to be adding a couple $100 a month to your, you know, your budget. So I'm going to zoom over here too, guys. I want to show you that little house right there. We are still technically in Playas de Tijuana, and that house over there is going to be something that people are probably going to be interested here on the channel. Now, obviously it's right on the toll road. It's got a lot of noise, but I would say that that house probably right there probably rents somewhere, if it's a 4 or 5 bedrooms, somewhere around the $1,200 range. It actually is for sale. I would say it's probably around the high 200s. And we're pulling up to the toll road now. And as we saw in my other previous videos, guys, when the landlord actually told me the price, my price predictions are pretty spot on, simply because I've looked at so many properties down here. So I'm pretty much able to, within about a 10 to 15% variance, give you a pretty accurate number in terms of what the price points are. So we're pulling up here to the toll. And the military presence, guys, and the police presence is pretty on at this little location, or at these toll booths. They got the Fuerza Estatal. As you see, that guy sitting there with a semi-automatic rifle, just to give you an idea. You know, they protect their financial, or not their financial, their toll booths pretty strict here. So they take cash or pesos here at the toll booth, guys. First stop we're going to be doing down here is not very far. It's going to be the Privada Del Mar neighborhood. So down there is going to be all Playas de Tijuana. Obviously, we're on the we're past the toll road. So really, any of these neighborhoods that you see are going to be toll required. They're very exclusive. Now, we can't get in here, unfortunately, because the whole community is gated. But we're going to pull back here and just show you kind of what we got going on here with this area. It is basically a high-end private community. And you don't see a lot of places in here for sale. You don't see a lot of places in here for rent. In fact, I've only seen the whole time I've been living down here one property for rent, and it was about $1,500. All right, guys, this is going to be our first stop. This is going to be the Real Del Mar community. Now, it's right across the street from a college. This is going to be a main college down here. And I just wanted to kind of showcase, somebody's doing some burning on the road down here. Now, this is going to be a private community. It's going to be a mix between some older homes right here. There's a guy out there doing an ab workout. Now, check these homes out. These are going to be high end, okay? These are going to be kind of running you probably closer to the $2,000 range. And that's because they're probably in between 5 and 6 bedrooms. I mean, these are massive homes, guys, where they're right on the water. It's right on a cliff right here. And this is called the Privada Del Mar neighborhood. They've been working on that condo there in the distance there, not very long.
So I anticipate in the next few months for that to come to completion. But these are like I said, these are running close to the $2,000 range, and they don't come available very often. I haven't seen too many properties in here for rent or for sale over the last 2 years of being down here in this area. But that's what they're looking like. Let's jump back in here. So like I said, there's the college again, and you got both sides of the road here. You got homes up there. You got a for rent right up there as well. Right there in the distance, you got a for rent right there. Might try to see if I can get a tour. Now right here is the real Mediterranean neighborhood. This is that private neighborhood I was just showing you from a distance, connected to Privada del Mar. Like I said, it's gated. They do have security guards as well. It's not just an automated gate. They got the security guards inside patrolling. So see if I can sneak in here before this closes. Just give you guys a peek of what it looks like. So yeah, this is going to be the neighborhood right here. So it's it's over there, guys. That's what it looks like. Like I said, I like that neighborhood a lot, guys, because it's kind of off the city area of Playas de Tijuana, and it's private. I mean, you got really no, you have no noise other than the road right here, and all the wall is going to block a lot of that noise, and you're going to have mostly just private gated, and there it is right there is the entrance. Nice big homes. I mean, they're huge. You got one for sale right there in the distance. Like I said, that community right there should be completed in the next few months. That's it's been put up pretty quick. I mean, that's within a few months. That one was completed. They got condos for sale in there as well. A lot of people have been wondering too, can Americans buy down here? You can. You have to go through a process called a fideicomiso, which is a bank trust to buy close to the water. So we're gonna be coming into Bella Vista, Real Del Mar as well. This is another community that's kind of connected to where we were just at with Privada Del Mar. It's all kind of the same community. You got some homes up there on the cliff there. We're gonna be taking a right here to kind of showcase this. I really like this area for one because it's all private gated condos. It's the Bella Vista neighborhood right here. It's basically oceanfront condos. You might want to slow down. So this is going to be all oceanfront condos right here. These go for about $1,200 a month, and I'm just going to go out and kind of show you guys what they look like. They're pretty good size. Like I said, they go for about $1,200 a month. There's usually about 2 or 3 at any given point that are for lease. I was actually considering moving down here, but again, like I said, if you live down this far, you're going to be spending a couple $100s in tolls if you go to Playas de Tijuana, or a month per month, right? You're going to be spending
100 per month
or more, Like I said, these are about $1,200 a month, guys. You got some older homes down there. Those are private neighborhoods as well. We're going to be crossing over the toll right here just to give you kind of a little peekaboo at some of the cliffside homes. So I really don't like these homes that we're going into, but we're going to try to see if we can get through a little bit. They have a small golf course that I want to show you guys. I mean, it's kind of like riding in Laguna Beach here. I mean, it's kind of like driving up a huge mountain, but we're going to kind of show you guys. Some people don't mind. So if you're one of those people that doesn't leave the home very often, this is definitely an option. Got a cool little waterfall right there. I don't think we're going to be able to get up there because it's gated. But like I said, it's very like country club, very private. Like I said, the condos are about $1,200 a month. If you're getting a house, it depends on how many bedrooms, obviously. If you're somewhere around like a 5 or 6 bedroom, then you're going to be paying probably closer to $2,000 a month. But to be part of the same community here, guys, like I said, it's $1,200 a month for these 2-bedroom condos here, and they're right on the water. We're also going to be heading south to another area that has similar price points for the condo. That is going to be the Real Del Mar neighborhood. And right behind Real Del Mar, you're going to have the San Antonio Norte neighborhood. This is going to be a private neighborhood as well. It's more local, less country club feel, obviously. It is security gated, but it's a bit older. But there are some big homes in there as well. You're not going to find a lot for rent in there. There's usually like one or two. They're usually closer to like $1,800 a month. But again, they're like 4 and 5 bedrooms. Okay, so they're going to be a lot larger. Stop we're going to be coming up to here is San Antonio Del Mar in Baja Malibu. Now this community is again on both sides of the toll road. We have homes up here and adjacent to the left side, as well as beachfront neighborhoods to our right. And these homes are going to be, like I said, these are going to be for more like large families, or, you know, like if you're looking for a much larger home. I mean, look, that one says rent me. That's probably a condo. I would say that's probably around the $800 to $1,000 range. You gotta go slow off these exits, guys, because they are, they're not the same. Yeah, take it right there. There's a little breakfast spot down here. I've never been, but I've heard good things about it. This is all part of the neighborhood. We're not going to be able to go through the neighborhood. But in this neighborhood, you have like a little walking park, which is kind of cool. You got a little artisan bread and coffee shop, a barber shop, kind of a little convenience store. Like I said, you got a little park here to walk your dog. Really nice and clean. I mean, they really do manicure this really well. This is, in my opinion, nicer than Playas de Tijuana. It's just the convenience factor is a little bit farther down, right? You're having to drive the toll and that kind of thing. You got the gated entrance right here, so you got to obviously you got to be a resident, or you have to have a pass to get in. But we are going to kind of show you this park right here. It's a nice place to walk, nice place to be, especially if you got a dog, or you're able to walk with your pet. I mean, they do a really good job manicuring everything. You got luscious green areas, and you can really get used to walking here. I mean, this is a great place to hang out, and as you see, it's just a great place overall to be. Nice little gazebo here. So definitely a place people can get used to walking and hanging out. You got some little picnic tables over there if you want to bring your lunch or step outside from your home. A nice little child's play area as well. And it's all irrigated. I mean, it's very green here, as you see. And it's definitely planned. I mean, this is definitely thought out. It's not just like one of these parks they kind of just slapped together. I mean, it's definitely this guy out walking his dog. It's definitely a planned green space. You have a child's play area as well. Got some people walking their dogs out here. Like I said, you're right on the water. So just keep in mind you're right here on the water. And I guess the best way to describe this area is it's better than Playas de Tijuana for a lot of reasons. It's just the distance, you're a little bit farther down. It's got a toll road that you'd have to pay every day, but past that, like if you don't have to leave your home and you don't have to, you don't have any of these reasons, you can work remote and stuff like that. I mean, it's actually better to live down here, I think. I mean, as you see, it's a really nice area. I mean, in like all comparison, like Playas de Tijuana is great for the proximity factor, but if you can afford to, live a little bit further, I do think it's a lot better and nicer down here. I mean, Playas de Tijuana doesn't have beaches like this. It does have everything in proximity, pretty close.
but you're not going to get these awesome green spaces where they just manicure the space beautifully. You're not going to see that in Playas de Tijuana. It's going to be more local. This is more, I would say this is more expat people. And definitely, like I said, you could definitely get used to hanging out here. And like right as you exit, guys, you got other little shops right here, little coffee shops. This is all catering to the local people right here. I mean, these people, there's not a high likelihood that people stop down here. This is mostly just for the local people that are in these communities. I know because I lived in a small community south of here, which we're going to see as well when I first moved down here. And
just California plates. So
yeah, a lot of California plates down here as well. All right, guys, we're down here near Baja Malibu now. This is going to be, like I said, kind of just more residential stuff down here. As you see, it is private. It is gated. It's right on the water. You do have some homes over here as well. Let's see if I can zoom in on those for you. So what does something like that cost up there on the hill? They're about $1,200 a month. Okay, they're about $1,200 a month. You can find ones for a little bit less, somewhere around the $1,100 range. And obviously, you know, they go up higher to $1,500 depending on how many bedrooms there are. But yeah, those are going to run you about, usually average about $1,200 a month. So there in the distance, guys, that's going to be the Neos building. They have gone from non-construction to reconstruction over the last 2 years I've been down here. The building past that, I believe it's called the Marbella. It's completely, you know, finished, obviously. And those units up there are going to be about $1,200 a month. That's kind of the average. There's several in there that are always available for rent. There's not a lot of, you know, the property market moves pretty slow down here. It's not like, you know, a lot of times they start building these condos and they run out of money, or they stop for a few years and then they start construction again. But yeah, those are going to be the Mary Sol Tower is going to be about $1,200 a month for that. Go ahead and cut it. All right, guys, this is going to be the San Marino Residencial Colonial, which is basically just another word for neighborhood. This is actually the neighborhood I first moved to when I first moved here. So basically, it's like a residential consisting of several neighborhoods that are all private. They're all gated. They all have private security. Well, most of them do. Some of them have a automated gate. The good part about this particular area compared to some of the other areas like Playas de Tijuana is that they have their own water source. So there's never really any interruptions with water. They have rentals starting from about $1,000 US upwards to $2,000 for a 5 to 7 bedroom. So these are kind of what the houses look like. It's basically a pretty long stretch road with various neighborhoods. Take a cruise through here. These are also homes that are for sale as well. The sale price on the homes is high 100s, about 190,000 US to 350,000 US. That's going to be in this neighborhood that I used to live in down here. So like I said, it consists of several neighborhoods. They're all private. They're building some new neighborhoods as well. There are new builds in here available. They usually want about 60 to 75% down if you're a US citizen to get financing. So the financing is a little bit, you know, you got to have a pretty big down payment. Coming up here, this is going to be the neighborhood I used to live in, San Marino Residencial. It's called the Camino Vitri neighborhood. Fully gated, fully secure. My house is just right there on the right. Part of me wish I would have stayed in here. Looks like they've done a lot of construction since I left. It looks like they put in. Oh wow, this is completely. They have an entry now to this lot up here. So this is going to be open. This is going to be the Terrenos neighborhood. And yeah, this was not here. So it looks like they've added some roads here. This is going to be a. This is all new right here, guys. When I moved out of here, this wasn't here. It was just it had this road. That was all. That house was still being complete. But yeah, it looks like they've installed the road up here. And I see a couple outlets for power. So yeah, they're gonna start building in here probably fairly soon. I'm gonna stay away from there because I don't want to get a nail in my tire. It being a construction zone, but you see the panoramic view there of the Pacific Ocean. It's cloudy, so imagine on a clear day you're gonna get even a better view. Now it does get a little bit more windy down here compared to Playas de Tijuana. It does stay a little bit foggier as well. You're right here on the coast before the wind comes in pretty hard, so it does stay a little bit cooler down here as well, which is crazy because you're only going 10 minutes down the road. Some information, guys, if you want more right there. Not sure when the construction is going to break ground, but they're getting some of the infrastructure ready. So like I said, this is going to be the neighborhood right here. I can't go in it because you have to have a key pass, and it is security gated and guarded. So unfortunately we can't take a cruise in, but it's kind of what the children's play area looks like. Place to walk your dogs, that kind of thing. It's a pretty cool little area. It looks like they're building more to the right there. It was fun living in here, not gonna lie. It was just, you know, when you start crossing the border regularly, it's a bit far. If you're only crossing, you know, once a week or something like that, it's a little bit different story. It's not such a burden. Do you remember that dog right there? He used to always bark just the same way. Every dog that goes by, he'd bark. It's kind of what the neighborhoods are looking like. These houses in there are a little bit more. They're going to be closer to a little over the 2,000 because they're, you know, they're 4,000 square feet. I mean, they're big. So I really like this area particularly too as well because it's got kind of a nature feel to it. It doesn't feel, you know, you don't have the city issues like you have in Tijuana or Playas. You know, if you're able to, you are a little bit isolated out here, but there is some perks to that. So if you guys are interested in any of these properties, please feel free to reach out. I do have some connections in this particular neighborhood as well. And some of the neighborhoods that I've seen, I can kind of guide people if they are interested in renting or purchasing. Down here, I can connect you guys with the right real estate professionals in Baja. So just keep in mind that that option is available here on the channel. We just schedule a consultation, and then I put you in touch with the direction and who you need to talk to on locating a specific property. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Have some more updates coming in San Diego, Playas. We're going to head down to Rosarito probably over the weekend, maybe even down towards Ensenada and check out some upscale private communities down there as well. Friday, I'll be heading over back towards San Diego for a San Diego update. What's going on, guys? We're at Popatola in Baja, Mexico. There's a couple of these. There's one in Rosarito. I think there's 2 or 3 total. This place is really good. I've been here a few times, and we're not going to be doing the Rosarito part of the video today. We're just going to be doing the in-between spots, in between Playas and Rosarito. We'll save the Rosarito video for another time, just because Rosarito is its own city, and then you have South Rosarito, and then you get down here towards Popatola, which is even farther south. And these areas are all different, so it makes sense to kind of, you know, do the videos separate. And I'll give you a little walking tour here. So we are down here. It's about 20 minutes from Popatola. Nice little place here. Got like $5, $6 margaritas here. Horchata. Got upstairs seating as well. So yeah, nice little spot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the food has arrived. Got a marlin taco, 2 marlin tacos, and a grilled fish taco. Price is going to run you about 11 bucks. Comes with a soup as well. Got all the sauces here for you. See you guys in the next one.